Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition Let's Play video. And this is part 117 of my Let's Play series. And as you can tell, I am inside a pit right now, and I figured in this video, why don't we do a little bit more mining, but this time make it a little bit more interesting. Because this mine, well, it already looks kind of interesting to me, and I have not been down it yet, as you can tell. I only placed torches here, because obviously it's nighttime and I don't want zombies flying down this pit. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get right into this. And if you haven't seen the last episode of this series, we did some more exploration and we found a snow plains and also a village, which I did not capture on camera, but I did actually find one. So that was nice. There's already 2 spiders here, so that's interesting. There's also like 5 different split paths. So I guess we have to pick which one we want to go down. I guess I'm going to go down here first. Obviously, half of these might be dead ends, but we don't know that yet. We're still pretty high up on the surface, so there's still a pretty high chance that this is going to be a dead end. But for the most part in this cave, I think I am going to start collecting a few ores. My iron pickaxe is looking a little bit low, but I am going to collect a few ores, specifically iron, because I do not want to run low again, because that is definitely not a good thing to have. And yeah, as I figured, oh, that's interesting. So this goes straight out to the ocean. Yeah, this just goes straight out to the ocean. So I am not going to be going in there. If I can actually back in here. And so yeah, this side ended up just being kind of a dud, just a little bit of coal and iron. That's pretty much it. But there's still like 4 more paths left to go. So there's still quite a bit to explore here. And one that goes down. So let's do this one next, because this one goes a little bit more down. But again, that doesn't really mean anything until we explore it. So there's some water. I'm actually going to block that off, so let's grab some blocks. Yeah, my inventory is definitely filled with all the things I got on my adventure, especially some of the things from the village, like the armor and the saddles. So that was nice to grab. And anything down here, we're still in the Y50, so we're definitely not going to find anything good. But there's still a small chance, and yeah, that small chance didn't happen. That ended up leading to a dead end, so let's try a different area. Try that one area that went down. So that's 2 paths so far. I think there was 2 more down over here. Yes, I think, yeah, because I think one goes the other way. One goes down. One goes this way, which I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do the other way first. However, I'm going to block off this because I don't want that messing me up. Already some more iron, so that's nice to have. Just a few pieces, it seems, in this chunk. I can always come back here later and get ores. I'm not going to collect every single ore, but I am going to collect some ores that I do spot in certain places, like, for example, that iron. Down here, what do we have? Well, whoa, okay, so it seems like we're going down a little bit now, so that's good. Maybe we can find something interesting. And yeah, and I am not near my house. My house is like somewhere over there, so I'm a little bit far from it still, not really too bad. But I wanted to take this opportunity while I'm still exploring to explore some of the mines that I've seen. And this is one of the ones that I saw before, and I'm like, oh, this seems interesting. So far, nothing really special, but for the most part, it's just this annoying patch of water that just won't go away. I really hate it when water does this in Minecraft. It's just, there's basically never a source block. You have to keep placing blocks, otherwise it won't go away. More coal, nothing really that special. Y39, so we're pretty down in layers already. Doesn't mean we'll find anything though, and we probably won't. Yeah, just as I thought. Oh yeah, that just goes straight up. That probably just goes straight up either to a dead end or the surface. It probably was a dead end. Mostly just coal down here, not really any iron at all as far as I saw. There is a couple more areas to look at though. And then after that, I think we're going to go back to my house because we're pretty dang close to it. Down here, it looks a little bit more promising, but at the same time, probably won't be. Yeah, maybe not. I was hearing a skeleton earlier. I don't know if it's down here or not. Again, getting through all these caves will solve my answer. Give me my answer. And yeah, that ended up being a dud. Hey, at least there's a coal jackpot here. That's always good. Can never have too much coal in Minecraft. That's one thing about Minecraft. There's many, rules that people make up about Minecraft, but one thing that I say is that you can never have too much coal. If you think you have enough coal, you don't. Because if you're ever on a mining adventure and you end up with like 5 stacks of coal, it'll eventually run out. It will. And I know that from experience, so Yeah, you can never have too much coal in Minecraft. It's one of those materials in Minecraft that seems not very super essential. Oh, and there's the skeleton I've been hearing this whole time. It's in a stupid place too, because I can't even walk over there. I'm gonna have to do this. Hope the horse doesn't get in my way and kill it before it pushes me down again. So I guess you could say that was another path, but it ended up sucking. Oh well, that cave was okay, I guess. At least we kind of explored one. Even though that was the most interesting looking one, it did have some interesting generation. And plus, now it's getting daytime, so perfect timing. So my house is over here. Yeah, because there's my path and my observatory up to the right. So there we go. There is my house, and it's looking quite good, even though it is just almost like a wood block, pretty much, with just some variation. But I am going to put some oak logs on the side in the future, but yeah. And what the heck? My signs broke. I had a sign up here that said GenSpace's house, but they broke. You know what? That actually used to happen in the older Minecraft versions too, I think, when the entity count gets too big, or when the entity count like maxes out, it like has to remove entities. And because this is the 3DS version, this has the lowest limit for mobs and entities. So that's probably why. So I guess signs are not a good thing in this version, unfortunately. And plus, I unloaded chunks for a while, so. Comment down below if that ever happened to you guys. I really would like to know if you guys experienced sign breaks in creative or survival. Have not seen that creative yet because my sub-city is, well, not that big. Here is the progress on my basement. This is supposed to be like an entertainment area with like a blue carpet. This whole thing's going to be blue with some like details in it with white, I think. But I am obviously low on blue wool, so this is all I had to finish up. And I do have some wool in my chest upstairs. I just have to dye it with lapis. Then obviously my 3K room, which now I have 3100, so it should be 3.1, but 3K is a milestone, so that's why it's like that. And I also filled in all the walls too, so this room is essentially complete at this point. I may add a couple things down the line, but for the most part, the 3K room is complete. And if I do manage to reach 4K subs, obviously, I'll probably make a door back there on the sides to go to those certain milestones. So that's gonna be a new thing I do for milestones, is I'm going to do a certain room of the milestone in my 3DS survival. Alright, so now that we've basically concluded our pretty big adventure, which I wouldn't really say it was pretty big, but at least we found an actual different biome than all the boring biomes that I've been experiencing. So that's good. Yeah, I do have 22 pieces of wool, so I need to dye that with my lapis. So let's actually do that right now. I'm going to grab that, and I already have a few in my inventory from the adventure. I can find my ore chest, which I believe is this one, and it is. I already have 42 iron, so yeah, guess better stock up than not. That is the white bed. And if I go to this tab, I can create 25 pieces of blue wool. And I technically don't need to fill the whole area in, like I said, because I am going to put some like white lines as like variation and decoration. So that's part of the reason why I want to do that, is just so I don't have to spend so much resources on getting wool, because I don't have a sheep farm yet. But I do plan on actually doing farms in this season, because I did not in my previous season. Even though crops don't really work as well in this version as other versions do, due to just, loading in an entity and, all that kind of technical stuff. But I'm still going to do it anyways, because, why not? And I'm going to put that piece of bread in my inventory. I don't want it in my ore chest because it's not an ore. I want to eat it. So I think the next thing on the list at this point is to either try actually finding obsidian, because I'm going to grab my diamond pickaxe because I do have one. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my enchanted book, which has Fortune 2. And the reason for that is because I'm going to go collect the diamonds that I left in the last mining episode. So I'm going to put my saddle in here as well, because why not? So let's go ahead and craft an anvil. So here we go. So 3 iron blocks and anvil. Perfect. So I'm probably going to place it right here. What? Okay, so that kind of messed up with the light with the torches. Alright, so I've never actually used an anvil in this version, but obviously it works the same way. So if I take my diamond pickaxe and my Fortune 2, which this should be the Fortune 2, let me just double check that. Fortune 2. There we go. My diamond pickaxe is now enchanted with Fortune 2. And now I can get things much better, especially with ores and those diamonds, which I believe there was like 8 total diamonds. So times that by like 2 and I could probably end up with like 20 diamonds. I know 8 times 2 is 16 and all, but usually when you break something with Fortune 2, you usually get 3 of something. So there's a chance, or a very small chance in fact, that I could get a 3rd diamond from 1 block. And because of that, I could get stocked up on diamonds. So here's my stone chest. I just basically have tons of stone things in there. I have a tool and armor chest. Basically all these chests have something in them. So that's ores, that's actually blank, that's wood. So I'm going to put my fences in there, or not fences, I'm going to put my signs in there, my crafting table, and my spruce wood, because I don't want to use that up yet, actually. And then my miscellaneous chest, which is down here, I'm going to put my carpets, string, spider eyes, saplings. Actually, not saplings, because that's going to go in the garden chest, because I actually have a garden chest for that. And there's my iron, which I'm going to smelt, because it's 15 pieces. So that's not too bad. That's half of a stack. My armor's looking pretty good right now. I do have to be cautious about it because it is starting to go a little low. So I'm going to put this in here for now. My iron pickaxe is going to stay where it is because my current one in my hotbar is about to break. So there we go. A couple other things down here. These are just raw meat, and I'm going to cook these things as well. 2 pieces of raw chicken and 4 pieces of raw mutton, so those will come in handy. And I have 5 pieces of stone waiting for me here. So I had obviously had to do that for the stone bricks in the 3K room, because that was quite a hassle. Let me tell you that. That definitely wasn't the most fun thing to do, but at least I got it done. Took quite a while, especially since this version isn't as cooperative or isn't as easy to build like really big things in. So that's why I usually save those huge projects for a creative mode idea instead of survival mode, because obviously trying to get everything is kind of a hassle. So we already have 6 pieces out of there, and this is complete, so let's throw that out and throw this in. And it's always puzzled me why I can't quick move into furnaces, but not that big of a deal. So guys, that's probably going to conclude it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and in the next video, we're probably going to go down to that same cave we did a few episodes back and collect those diamonds and see how many we get. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.